Good afternoon, my name is Gilberto Fernandez. I'm the CEO of Natureview Farm, and I'm here to tell you that we need to decide on one of three strategic options in order to further increase our sales. We need exactly 7 more millions in revenues, and we're definitely sure we can make it with one of these three options. As you know, we were founded more than 22 years ago. We are now in an industry which is $1.8 billion, which is an amazing size for this kind of market. We already have a strong brand and market share, and we've grown in 10 years from 100,000 to 30 million. So you can get a perception of how amazing our product is. I'm talking about cup yogurt. This kind of yogurt is really special because we only use organic and natural ingredients. We also have a really special procedure of making the product, which makes us a really different option in the market. We distribute our product through the 2 different channels. One is natural food stores, which are growing 20% per year. And the second one, smaller one, is supermarkets, which is growing 3% per year. Now we're going to show you the 3 strategic options we're thinking of, so you can choose one. Thanks.
Okay, we have 3 strategic options. The first one is 6 SKUs with 8 ounces in 20 supermarket chains, as we can see here. Second option would be the supermarket expansion, as was on the option number 1, with 4 SKUs. 32 ounces in 64 supermarket chains. So we are growing here in supermarkets but going down in SKUs. And the third option would be continuing the natural food stores with 2 SKUs multi-pack. And we have to choose between each one of the 3, or we can mix 1 and second, 1 and third, or 2 and third. So we have to decide between these options according to the situation economically on the market and the future we want to reach between these strategic options.
Good afternoon. I am Ricardo Aguirre. I am a marketing consultant. I want you to show the results of a marketing research report we did in the last year. I also show you why organic yogurt is our healthy choice. What has been happening in the market is that people is worried about being healthy, eating healthy, feel good, and why not also to look good. That's why it has been an increased demand in new healthy alternatives. So organic food has boosted from other years. Some advantage we have is a longer average shelf life, which allows us to have a long time to distribution, almost 50 days against 30 days that have other brands. Another important strength we have is availability. It's really important to us to be available in the points of sale, since we know that if people ask for a product and we are not there, they will choose another brand. Another business opportunity we have been succeeding is in the guerrilla marketing, because it has allowed us to lower costs. And another strength we have, and that is really important, are our natural food channel. What is whole food and wild out have allowed you to get known to the target market we are looking for, people who are looking for organic food. Another important thing is to know our market. Usually our market is based on women. I want to remind that yogurt is bought by people, almost the 40% people of all America. And we also know that organic yogurt is rising 20% per year against the regular yogurt, which is only rising at 3% per year. Another important thing, our people is more educated, and that people is located on the west and the northeast of the country. Another important strength we have is that we have a higher margin than other dairy products. We also look for what is doing our competitors, and we detect that another organic brands are thinking to expand to supermarkets, and that will have several important consequences for our product. First of all, the prices will be lower. We calculate almost at 16%, and that will impact us in the prices and also in our margins. Another important, we have called attention from the big ones, and we have noticed that Danone is seeking to introduce its brand to our market, and since they will be in supermarkets, we think that it will have a negative impact in your market share.
Hello, I'm Luis Ruiz. I'm the Chief Marketing Officer. I will talk about what marketing implications we will have if we want to sell in supermarkets. And one of the implications is if we want to sell in supermarkets, we will have to pay $10,000 per SKU. This is a fee that supermarkets requires for providers to enter a product in their stores. The second one is regular trade promotions. This will mean additional investment in promotion in certain stores. Then the third one is media advertisement. This is going to be by TV, radio, and printed. The fourth one is we will have to increase expenses in sales and administration. And the last one, we will have to hire more people. This will mean additional sales and marketing staff. Next one, please. Okay. So we have three options. The first one, we will sell 6 flavors of all 8 ounces. This will mean 4 promotions in 20 chains. Media advertisement in 2 regions. If we divide the United States in 4 regions, this will mean going to the east and to the west. And we will require additional expenses in sales administration. This will mean $4.8 million in marketing expenses. In the second option, if we go for the 32 ounces, we'll have 2 promotions per year in 64 chains, 4 flavors of 32 ounces, advertising in 2 regions, and additional expenses in sales and administration. This will mean $4.3 million of additional expenses. And the last one is keeping our strategy selling in natural food stores. This will mean additional expenses in marketing and marketing costs, and some expenses in cases. This will mean $3 million in additional expenses. Right. Thank you.
Why supermarkets? We need to be the first in the supermarket sector. We need to consider also the implications of this decision, and we think that this is a more consistent decision for the growth strategy we're following. We also have to consider either the opportunities and the risks. The opportunities are that we are going to be the first mover in the supermarket sector. Then we're going to have the potential growth we need to meet the sales objective that we've set, because that's what the investors need from us. The risks is that the awareness we're going to have from the competition, they're going to want to enter the market as well, but we have the advantage of being the first. And we also have to consider the learning process that this is going to involve from the firm.
I am Rodrigo Carrillo, CFO of the company. We are checking the numbers right now. We are assuming a 20% increase in sales and also a discount rate of 8%, and also a 5-year scenario in order to analyze better the results of the company. In the first option, as we see, the only viable one is the third one, because it's the only one that gives us profits. But in the long term, we must decide about the option number one, because it's the one that gave us the bigger net present value. And also the third one, because it's the other one that gives us the possibility to prove this new product and also to prove the channel. And if we gain success in that new channel, we can achieve the supermarket distribution. So in the first one, we are getting a 11 million net present value and also a 4 million net present value in the option 3. And we can reach our goal of 20 million with the first option alone, because we are reaching 16 million of additional sales, plus the 13 million of sales that we have. We are more than safe with this investment. And also the third option gives us approximately 19 million in revenues. So we think this option will give us the opportunity to gain a competitive advantage. Thank you very much.